What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my first ever first impressions video on drugstore makeup. Yes, my first one ever. Today I am going to be doing a first impressions on 5 different products. So if you guys are interested in what I feel about these products and how I applied them, how they looked, then please continue watching. I will see you guys in the next clip. Beware, because I do look like a monster. So bye guys. So the first product that I will be trying that is new is the Milani Prime Shield Face Primer, Mattifying, and Pore Minimizer. So I'm super excited to try this. I like the packaging. It reminds me of the NYX one that I've been using for a really long time, and it's a squeeze tube. So let's see. It like has like that silicone-y look. I've tried only one silicone silicone based primer and it broke me out. Okay, so I'm going to focus this in the areas where I need it, like my T-zone and my cheeks right here. It's making my skin super smooth. I'm so scared that it's going to break me out. Oh my gosh. So just gently rub that into the skin, and then I like to just pat it in, just so I know that it's really filling in the pores. It's super silky and smooth on the skin, which I really like. However, the fact that it's like that silicone feel, I'm kind of scared. So my first impression, I'm a little iffy about it, but I really like the way it feels on my skin. So next I'm going to be applying the foundation, and it is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi Cushion. It's the blendable Luminous foundation, and I got the shade W5.5, and it just looks like this. I actually really like the packaging. I think it's really cute. It has like that rose gold look. So like I said, I got the shade W5.5. I'm usually W6, so I know that the color match is going to be off, but I will go back in and I will fix that. So you open it up, and hope it don't blind you guys, but it has like a mirror on this side, and then it has like the cushion, and then you just pick it up. I don't know if I'm going to use this. We'll see. But then right under, you lift it up, and then the product is underneath here. So the color looks okay. So the product is right here, and it literally looks like a sponge that has been like packed with foundation. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. I've never used cushion. I don't really know much about cushion foundations, so yeah. So I'm going to slip this on to my fingers like so, and literally just like, I'm scared, like just pat that. So it looks like this. I'm scared. And just pat that onto my skin. And I purposely did not color correct with any concealers, just so I can see how this foundation truly works. So I don't really care for the sponge, so I'm going to go in and use my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, and then pat that on. I like it better already with an actual like sponge. I was gonna say skin sponge, but like with an actual, I guess, beauty blender type of sponge. And It doesn't really have a smell to it, so that's a plus. So far I'm really digging this foundation. I really like my skin right now. It looks super glowy and super dewy, which looks nice as of right now. But like I said, I am going to go back in and set this just because I feel like if I don't set it, it's just going to slip and slide all over my face and probably vanish in a couple of hours. So I'm going to proceed with my makeup and just set everything as I would if I were to do my regular foundation routine. And I'm not going to do any like additional highlighting like my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and my chin, just because I really want to see how this foundation is. So I am just going to do under my eyes just because I do have dark circles under there, and that is it. So for my next first impressions product, I am going to set my under eye circles and the high points of my face with the Wet n Wild Megaglo contouring palette in 750A caramel toffee, and it just looks like this. It's a pretty decent sized pan, which I like. I do see myself traveling with this product just because it's a 2-in-1. So far I like it already. With that yellow shade, I am going to take my Real Techniques multitask brush and just set my under eye circles. Ooh, that is so powdery. Oh my gosh, I barely put it in. I don't know if you guys can see that. And so much powder came off. So that sucks. So lightly put your brush in when using this product. So like I'm just literally like tapping on the side and then just putting it on my under eyes. So next I'm going to contour with the contour shade, and I am using the Real Techniques Duo Fiber Contour Brush. So tap off the excess. These two shades, they blend out really, really well. That's what I really like. With that yellow shade, when I applied it, it blended out well. But since I am kind of doing a little bit of a contour, this contour shade is also blending out very well. So now I am going to highlight, which is my favorite part of doing my makeup, and I am using the Wet n Wild Megaglo Illuminating palette in 320 Catwalk Pink, and it is the same size as the contour palette, so I really like that. And the shades in this is gorgeous. Can you guys see that? So pretty. So I'm really excited about this. Since you are given 4 different shades, I think what I'm going to do is just swirl. I'm going to swirl my brush throughout the product, tap it off, and then apply it, just so I see what it will look like if you apply all 4 shades. So just lightly go. So I'm not going to swirl because this also is very powdery. So tap off the excess. And I'm using my Real Techniques setting brush as usual to apply highlight. And then oh, that is so pretty. You guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is so gorgeous. now I'm going to do the tip of the nose and my Cupid's bow. For my final first impressions product, I am going to apply mascara, and I'm going to be using the new Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious Full Band Effect Mascara. I cannot say that. So I do have the first one, which comes in a pink tube. As you can see, the brush looks like so. Whereas the first one, it's kind of curved. This one kind of just goes to like a little like triangle point. So I'm not going to be curling my lashes just because I want to see how this really works. So I am just going to apply this as I would usually apply mascara. So a couple of coats in the front, then the back, and then the front. So you'll see. This mascara is actually doing a really good job at getting every single eyelash, so that is good. And with mascara, it's okay if you get it on your skin. Just wait for it to dry up and then go back in with a Q-tip and just kind of rub it off lightly and it'll flake off. So this mascara claims to leave your lashes feeling soft and luscious rather than what a regular mascara would do and leave them kind of crunchy and brittle. So far the formula, it looks really wet when I'm applying it on my lashes. Like my lashes, they're starting to dry, but they still kind of have that like wet look to them. I don't know how to explain it, but applying this, it feels super soft and it's not like drying really fast, whereas some mascaras, like, they start drying super duper fast and you're like, okay, I need to hurry up. This one, it like, I don't feel like I have to work as fast with it, so that's a plus. And I actually really like the wand because it does kind of have that narrow tip, so you can get it in easy with the smaller lashes. So I actually really like the way my eyelashes look. I feel like this mascara doesn't claim to, like, you know, give your eyelashes a super curl or anything like that. On the packaging, it just says Dense Supple Lashes Volumizing Mascara. So I don't feel like it gave me a lot of volume. However, I do like the formula infused with the oils. So I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup, just put on my eyebrows and put on lip color, and then I will be right back. So here is the finished look. So I'm going to give you guys the rundown of everything. So first I used the Milani Prime Shield, and this is the Mattifying and Pore-Minimizing Face Primer by them. I actually like this. So far, so good. It has not broken me out. I don't think I showed you guys what it looked like. It does have that kind of silicone look. However, it does minimize your pores. It fills in your pores very nicely, and it blends out to a very smooth finish, which I really, really like. Like I said, I was kind of iffy, and I still am, just because I have not worn it all day. However, I do like it. It minimizes my pores like it says it is. It is oil free, which is a plus. So far so good. So I really like this. Next, I tried out the L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi Cushion Buildable Luminous Foundation, and I actually surprisingly really like this. Even though it is luminous and I am the oil monster, I like the way this looks on my skin. Even when I was applying it, I liked the way it looked. I would say that this is buildable. You can build up the coverage. I would not say that it is full coverage. This is definitely a medium coverage foundation, but this is buildable like it says. It did a very good job at covering my acne scarring, and any discoloration. So I give this a full 5 out of 5. I really like this foundation. My skin looks super like glowy, and I really do like that. I was kind of iffy about this product just because it is like that cushion foundation. I've never tried cushion foundation, but this I like. If other cushion foundations are like this one, I would probably try out more cushion foundations. So this, 5 out of 5. Next, I'm just going to do these together because I like both of these. I would give these probably a 4 out of 5, and the reason being I give the Wet n Wild Megaglo palettes 4 out of 5 is just because they are super powdery and there is a lot of fallout. So as you guys saw when I first tried the contouring palette, it was super duper powdery. A lot of fallout came out, which you know, I feel like fallout happens with a lot of powder products, but this had a lot of fallout, so it's super powdery. Other than that, I like the coverage. I like the contouring shade. I feel like I got a nice contour, and the under eye highlight I really like as well. So this, 4 out of 5, like I said, but I really do like this. Next is the Illuminating palette, and I really love this. I definitely see myself traveling with both of these Megaglo palettes just because the size, you know, it's pretty slim and it's round, so I feel like this is easy to store. The colors of this are so pretty. Like, can you guys see those? They're so pretty. Like, if I could, I would put this all over my face. Like, you guys can see that, right? Right? I feel like this is such a great illuminating palette, especially since it is from the drugstore. It is Wet n Wild. I believe I got this for $4.99. That is awesome given the fact of how big it is and how many illuminating shades you do get. So this, 4 out of 5 as well. If it didn't have all that much fallout, this would definitely be a 5 out of 5. So lastly is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious Full Fan Effect Mascara. That's a mouthful. I think I would give this a 3 out of 5. Just because I feel like this didn't lengthen my lashes. It didn't give it any volume. I did notice that the formula still kind of has that wet look to it. It's not necessarily a drying formula, which, you know, this does have oils, like I said, but other than it having a different formula and a different brush, it didn't really do much for my lashes. When I look for mascara, I would like for my lashes to have a nice curl and more length and volume, but this did not do that, so, which is kind of a bummer. However, I do see myself using this more often. I'd probably use this with a different mascara just because it lacks in volumizing and lengthening. So for those reasons, 3 out of 5. So that is it for my first impressions video on drugstore makeup. If you guys enjoyed this video and would like to see more first impressions videos, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, comment down below if you guys have tried these and you guys have different feelings about these products. I'm interested in knowing. I have nothing else to say, so I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.